This is the match we've been waiting for, Topher.
Well, it's a debut we've been waiting for.
Newest member of the infamous Five, Cody Deaner, makes his Crossfire debut. Topher, you and I know, you know as well as I do, the history between Jay Moore and Cody Deaner. They've been together forever. All about taking care of business. Former TNA and WWE superstar Cody Deaner, ladies and gentlemen. With the infamous one, rocking such a nice t-shirt, by the way.
Well, hang on. I gotta correct you there, Chris. Cody Deaner was never signed to a WWE contract, but he did once tap out to Kurt Angle on an episode of SmackDown.
Photo, that was edited. Deaner already explained that was edited.
I was just clarifying. Yes, he was in TNA. Yes, he's a former TNA Knockouts champion.
He knocked them out, what can I say? Deaner took on every comer and knocked them out.
Beat a girl.
Oh, well, champion's a champion.
Well, he's with Rob Rage and infamous Jay Moore. Where's the other five, or however many are in the stable?
Don't need him when you got Deaner out there. Yeah, Deaner!
Deaner's faced a lot of challenges over the years, but I don't know if he's ever faced a beast. The Beast. Not just any beast.
You don't get more legit than Dan Severn. That guy is legit. Yeah.
I can talk about two-time NWA champion. I can talk about UFC Super Fight champion. But it all is said in two words, and those words are Dan Severn. Here he is, the Beast, has arrived at Crossfire Wrestling.
For those of you who are uneducated and know nothing about Dan Severn, let me give you some knowledge here. 1994, Dan Severn. He competed in the UFC, being the first world-class wrestler in the UFC. First guy with a legit wrestling background. Two-time All-American from Arizona State. First ever man to be MMA champion and pro wrestling champion at the same time, when he held the NWA title and was UFC Super Fight champion.
Yeah, when you talk about wrestling championships, few are as prestigious as the NWA World Heavyweight Championship, and Dan Severn's a two-time champion.
Exactly. And for those of you fans that don't know NWA, that's the National Wrestling Alliance. That was the big players before WWE, before AWA. They were the legit business going around. And if you want to be a champion, that's where you become a champion.
And on top of all his accomplishments, after all of his qualifications, he's got a pretty sweet mustache, Chris.
He sure does. And a fun fact, too, to win his first ever NWA championship, he defeated Chris Candido, and that is no small fact.
No, that's a huge feat.
Exactly. Everyone knows how accomplished Chris Candido is.
Of the evening. Introducing first, representing the infamous Five, he hails from anywhere but here. He weighs in at 211 pounds. Here is the former TNA, WCW, here's Cody Deaner!
I'm pretty sure Deaner was never in WCW, despite what he might tell you.
Hey, Deaner's been everywhere.
He hails from Coldwater, Michigan. He weighs in at already 250 pounds. He is a former WWE superstar. He is a former a two-time Super Fight UFC champion and an ultimate champion and UFC Hall of Famer. Ladies and gentlemen, near St. Catharines, welcome to Dan
Now that is a long list of accomplishments.
Absolutely.
And don't forget, when Dan Severn was in UFC, sorry, couldn't spit it out there. When he was in UFC fighting, he was in the tournament. That means it wasn't one fight a year, one fight every 6 months. He had to fight 4 fights in one night. Some guys were so punished after one fight, after winning a dislocated shoulder, they couldn't even fight in the next round.
Most of them, Chris. And yeah, Dan Severn, one of the few to fight marathon nights, multiple matches in one night. You know, we saw Marcus Ryan wrestle 2 matches, try fighting 4 times in the cage, 1 round, fight to the finish. It was crazy back in the day.
Dan Severn's wrestling background is so legit that he was an alternate for the U.S. Olympic team. He wasn't officially on the squadron, but he was an alternate.
That's something I didn't know.
And the man he lost, who won the gold medal that year, I forget his name, but he won the gold medal for wrestling. And that's the only guy that Dan Severn lost to on the team.
Wow. Well, yeah, a 2-time All-American. It's nothing to scoff at.
No, and I'm glad he didn't do anything in the Olympics, because if he did, we might not have seen him in UFC. The first true wrestler to be UFC champion.
Yeah, he's bringing all his experience here.
It's a tough task for Cody Deaner tonight. I'm a huge Cody Deaner fan. I'm going for him, but I don't know how he can beat the Beast.
This is going to be a great Crossfire main event, folks, here at Fired Up Meriden Community Center in St. Catharines. What a show we're going to have here.
You can't get a better main event to close out the night. This is 2 Crossfire debuts, too, if I'm not mistaken, because Deaner and Severn, they've never been here before, so this is great.
You got that right. I believe this is Dan Severn's first wrestling match in St. Catharines. Deaner wrestling here before with other promotions in this area.
Well, I'm glad we got St. Catharines on the map for something.
You don't know the rules of professional wrestling. You have to stand back. He's already cheating. Cheater. 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 Hold him back. He's already cheating.
I don't know if you want to poke the bear, Cody.
Stop calling me a chicken.
The fans are trying to wow the feathers of Cody Deaner, so to speak.
Stop encouraging him. You can't do that. Listen, I have never tapped out in my life.
Deaner needs to shut his mouth and get in the ring.
I think he's just infuriating Dan Severn. That's not
If
good.
these people don't shut up, I'm going to leave St. Catharines forever.
They don't seem to mind. We'll lose our main event. Oh, he's leaving. He's actually going to go.
Don't forget to send me a postcard from wherever you come from, Deaner. Because before tonight is out, these people want to see you tap out. You tap out. You tap out.
He's not really going to walk away from this fight, is he?
A smart man would. I wouldn't want to get in there with Dan Severn.
Why don't the infamous one, J-Mar, join me in the ring?
Oh, don't do it, Jay. Don't do it.
Jay Moore's got a bad rap with our special guest.
I challenge you, J-Mar, to a little one-on-one wrestling competition. I think the folks will like to see it.
Don't do it, Jay. That's a suicide mission.
Oh, come on, Jay. Get in there. Yeah.
That's suicide if you go in
Wrestle
there.
Dan Severn. Get in the ring with him, just like you got in the ring with Rikishi and Jake Roberts.
You couldn't pay me enough money to get in the ring with him.
I'm inviting you into my home.
Come on, Jay, you're not
You
gonna.
know what? You're gonna be sorry that you ran your big stupid mustache mouth. Jay Moore, you can do this. Yes, you can.
No,
Yes.
What?
Soften him up for me. Soften him up for me.
no.
Cody can't.
Hey, can Jay Moore do this?
Cody can't be serious.
No, Cody.
I believe in you. You got it.
No.
You're Beast Junior. I'm Beast Junior. Beast Junior.
You're
Oh,
kidding me.
Jay Moore, he could be a
These
lion.
people will have to respect you.
Jay Moore's out of his mind. Out of his mind.
Come here.
He's brainwashed by
These
Cody.
people don't respect you. They're gonna respect you after you make Dan Severn tap out. We can do this.
You gotta be kidding me.
Come on, Jay.
Wait. We've got to start this a fair way. Ref, did you hear what he just said? He said amateur rules. He's going to let him start with the advantage.
Really? I don't know if there's any advantage.
Rules. Jay Moore rules.
Yes, Jay Moore rules.
I'll give it to him. It takes some guts to get in the ring with Dan Severn. I don't think Jay's thinking clearly right now. I think he's got a little too much Cody Deaner hype in him. A little too much adrenaline in the system. Does he even realize what he's doing, Chris?
This is not smart. Dan Severn is a beast, just like he says. This is not
Jay
smart.
Moore is about to grapple with Dan Severn.
This is something.
He's never had any formal training.
This is something. The fans are going to get their money's worth tonight.
You're talking about Rob Rage being a bodyguard. Jay Moore's a manager. Look at him.
Like I said, this is not smart. It's suicide to go in there with Dan Severn. Jay Moore's not a wrestler. He's a manager, just like you said.
Will you at least take that bandana off? He looks ridiculous. I can't believe this. He's not really gonna mount him.
Uh-oh.
No. Give up, Jay. You're done. He's done. He's pinned. That's it. Well, congratulations, Jay. Jay, you just got beat by a UFC Hall of Famer.
Hey, that's nothing to be to look down upon.
At the end of the year, this should win for least surprising moment of the year. Jay Moore taps out to Dan Severn.
Yes, I guess everyone did see that one coming.
Even you saw it coming.
Yes.
Come on.
Jay Moore, we're not leaving here until these people respect you.
Oh, good luck.
Get in there and show them who the real Jay Moore is.
The fans doesn't respect him regardless.
That was a fluke. That was a fluke.
I don't believe this. He's not really going to convince him to get in there again, is he?
Well, pride makes a man do crazy things, and getting in the ring with Dan Severn is a crazy thing.
I've heard of blind pride before, but this is ridiculous. I think Dan Severn's asking for the advantage now. Come on, Jay. You guys schooled me how the advantage. What do you think is going to happen?
This is not good.
I don't believe it. Here we go. Dan Severn, look at the rolling leg lock. It's over. 2, it's a pin. Oh, and he's got the leg. Oh, he's got a leg.
Oh, wow.
He's shooting. He hooked his leg. I think he just ripped the groin. Oh, look at this. Stretching him now.
This is not good for Jay Moore.
Yeah, Jay's getting punched. Look at this. Look at this. Schooling him.
Well, Dan Severn is a man that said he was going to educate Cody Deaner, but right now he's educating.
You want to talk about one-sided contests, Chris. Jay Moore's not going to educate. He's getting schooled. There's a difference. The other thing Jay Moore learned from that, hopefully, is to not get in the ring with Dan Severn ever again.
Like I said earlier, he couldn't pay me enough money to get in the ring with Dan Severn. He's not even wearing gloves. Imagine taking a punch by him.
But Jay Moore's not moving. He's on the floor over there. I don't even know. I don't think we'll see him.
He got stretched out so much he could have tore a pectoral muscle.
Well, that's what I mean. He got stretched.
Oh no.
The Beast was toying with him. Are you kidding?
Dan Severn hasn't even broke a sweat
Now
yet.
that J-Mar has had a little taste of what wrestling is all about, let's move on to volunteer number 2. How about it, big man? You want to
wait a
step
minute.
in the ring?
Oh,
Come on in.
Rage,
Severn's calling out Rob Rage.
I think Rage just nodded. Did Rage just nod? He has a smile on his face.
Well, what a debut this will be for Rage. Get in the ring with the Beast.
Well, he did take on the man he's supposed to be bodyguarding, so.
At least Rob Rage stands a chance here against Dan Severn. I mean, I don't know how much. We haven't seen much from Rage, but he's built quite solidly. You got to think that if he gets his hands on the Beast, he might be able to throw him around a bit.
This is going to be interesting. This will be very interesting.
I'd say he stands a better chance, way better chance, than Jay Moore.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe even in a one-on-one wrestling contest, a better chance than Cody Deaner.
Look how big Rage is. He's jacked. He's ready to go.
That's right. I got these. These are looking for the fat guy.
Whoa.
Well, come
Rage,
on.
easy. Don't poke the bear.
We all know conditioning goes beyond physical appearance.
Just look at those tough man contests. Some of those guys look like they have a gut, but they can still pull a Mack truck.
Well, that's just it.
They're going to do a test of strength here?
I think so. I think if any contest would favor Rage, it'd be a test of strength. Not only does he have, well, I say bigger muscles, but he's also got the height advantage.
And this is something you don't see every day in wrestling, is a test of strength. You don't see that anymore.
No, this is old school, but I mean, the Beast is an old school competitor. Rage, very much so a strongman, bodybuilder. But he's going toe-to-toe with the Beast. The Beast
there we go. Who's going to get some leverage here?
The Beast has him right now. Oh, the Beast has, Rob Rage has him right now.
Taking him down to one knee.
The big man Rage has Severn on one knee.
I never thought I'd see this.
But he's relentless. The Beast is not giving up easily. He's back up to a vertical base.
Come on, Rage. Don't let him turn those arms.
Now look at him back in range. Oh no, it's Deaner.
Yes. That's how you do it, Cody. That's how you do it. The
Come on.
thinking man's wrestler, Cody Deaner.
He blindsided Dan Severn with that attack.
Take the advantage any way you can.
Yeah, Severn was about to win the test of strength with Rob Rage. But now he's got Deaner. Now it's on to the third member of the Infamous Five.
Here we go. Now the match is finally underway. Here we go. Let's go, Deaner.
Here we go. Your main event here for Fired Up.
I know I'm fired up for this.
Cody Deaner, the newest member of the Infamous Five group, led by Jay Moore, versus Dan the Beast Severn.
I see that Jay Moore's finally up to his feet after that, after being stretched out by Dan Severn earlier.
Oh yeah, this match started with Severn challenging Jay Moore and schooling him in an amateur wrestling contest, and then taking down Rob Rage in a test of strength, and now our scheduled main event, Severn and Deaner. Severn just schooled Deaner. Deaner's back out on the floor.
He has not lost a step. This is great seeing Dan Severn back in the ring. That was a beautiful arm drag. He has not lost a step.
Yeah, I mean, say what you will, Dan Severn, yeah, his prime might have been in the 90s, but the man is still a beast. There's no doubting that.
I honestly would not fight him even this day. I wouldn't even fight him 10 years from now. That's how intimidating Dan Severn is. Oh, hard in, Cody Deaner.
I wouldn't fight Dan Severn 10 years from now. That's how intimidated I am of this man. Look at
He's
him.
a beast. Look at that. Nice. He's bringing the arm there. You don't see this too often in wrestling. I'm liking this.
This is old school. This is Dan Severn
Hard
style.
chops.
Dan Severn drop toe hold.
Oh,
And it rolls through to an ankle lock.
yeah, it's like a variation almost. Come on, Deaner, get to the ropes.
Yeah, Deaner's got the ropes. There's Jay Moore. You're right. He's back to his feet. He's still hobbling, though. He got stretched by Dan Severn in the opening moments.
Seeing that makes, like I said earlier, you could not pay me enough to get in the ring with Dan Severn. Winner's purse, loser's purse, doesn't matter. You couldn't pay me enough to get in there. Like if I was Cody Deaner, I'd use my speed to the advantage right now against Dan Severn.
Deaner's off his game right now. He's frustrated. When the Deaner tactics don't work, he's got to turn to something else.
Like Dan Severn has all the experience, like all the knowledge. So if I was Cody Deaner, I'd try to use my speed. That's the only thing I could see Cody Deaner have the advantage in his speed right now.
If he's not careful, he'll find himself real quick in a leg grapevine.
Well, that's what makes these UFC fighters so tough to fight, because no matter what you do, they know a reversal to put you in a submission hold. Like, look at that! Nice fireman, like,
There it is, there's that arm.
there's the arm bar. Fireman's carrying to an arm bar. That's smart by Deaner. He's locking the fingers, trying not let Severn get that hold in.
Well, not only does Dan Severn come from the UFC, a great hub for all mixed martial arts, but he comes out with a wrestling background.
Yes, like I mentioned, now he was an All-American, an alternate for the Olympic wrestling team.
And that was before UFC, that was before
Yes.
everything else. This guy's career has spanned decades. And he hasn't lost a step,
No, he
Chris.
has not. I was just about to say that. Great minds think alike, Topher.
I think it's obvious, coming from my point of view.
Like, I remember being a kid watching Dan Severn in those UFC tournaments, just watching in awe.
You were allowed to watch UFC as a kid?
I sure was.
Old school 90s UFC?
Gotta love having older brothers.
You got some lenient parents, I'll tell you what.
Older brothers, they'd rent the show. It was great, but I remember just watching him in awe. And I'm almost at the same stature I was as a kid, just in awe of Dan. He'll mess you up if you're not careful.
Well, I was never allowed to watch the UFC events, but I did watch old school WWF back in the Attitude Era. I remember when Ken Shamrock came, the world's most dangerous man, and soon after, Dan Severn also came from the world of the UFC into WWF. And I remember the impact he left. Who could forget his classic Lion's Den match against Owen Hart in the Hart Dungeon? He put Owen's head through the roof.
He sure did. That was one of the best feuds and does not get mentioned enough, Dan Severn and Owen Hart.
Well, the Beast has now arrived in St. Catharines, 2014, against Cody Deaner. Here at Crossfire Wrestling's fired up.
Well, Dan Severn's so legit, his MMA record speaks for itself. 101 wins, 19 losses, 7 draws.
101 wins.
And he's still fighting to this day.
Do you know how many wins that is, Chris?
It's a lot of wins.
It sure is.
And here's a fun fact that not too many people know about. Dan Severn also trained current TNA Tag Team Champion Eddie Edwards for his match against his tag partner Davey Richards in Ring of Honor.
Is that right? And Eddie Edwards, a great up-and-comer on the indie scene. Actually, now at TNA Wrestling.
Current tag champion with Davey Richards. And Dan Severn helped train him, which is pretty good.
Severn leaving a legacy in his own right and also training the up-and-coming generation.
This is smart. That's the only way you're going to get Dan Severn to the numbers
right now.
here.
He's being ganged up on by Rage and Jay Moore. Jay Moore thinks he's tough. Does he forget what happened 10 so minutes ago?
Oh. You know what they say. Once the pain's gone, that's the best. Then you forget everything. Once you don't feel it anymore, you just forget it.
I guess pain is temporary, pride is forever, but I think Jay Moore's pride got hurt and he just doesn't realize it yet.
I don't know. Being in there with Dan Severn, if he didn't get schooled, I would have been shocked.
I suppose, yeah, that would have won the award for most surprising. Jay Moore taps out Dan Severn.
Or Jay Moore lasts longer than 5 minutes.
Jay
Or
Moore
like
lasts
2
longer than
minutes.
5 seconds? Perhaps?
Here we go. Deaner's taking control.
Yeah,
This is good. It's the only way you're going to beat Dan Severn. You can't give him an inch.
yeah, Deaner's lasted more than a few minutes in this contest, but he owes a huge help to Rage, who right now is choking Dan Severn in the corner, and the referee,
Well, you can blame
Eddington
him.
James.
You can blame him for that. James should not be talking to Cody Deaner. He should be more concerned about what's going on.
Well, Deaner knows exactly what's going on. He was creating that diversion intentionally,
That's why Deaner's a thinking man's wrestler.
and now he's got Severn centered in the ring, shinlock applied. This could be over right here. Imagine that, Cody Deaner taps out UFC Hall of Famer Dan Severn.
That's something
Or
that
knocks
we can
him
put-
out?
That's something we can add to his resume. Tapped out a UFC legend.
And it would actually be legitimate. Kevin Nash at SummerSlam. Jeez Louise.
This is smart. Jay Moore was helping Cody Deaner there, Grab. Oh, there we go. Put the legs on the ropes.
The infamous family really quiet. You can tell that's why they were going for the feet on the ropes, but Eddington James actually saw it this time.
Surprised he saw anything.
Oh, right hand. Severn blocks it. Shot to the midsection.
You don't get into a punching contest with Dan Severn. UFC taught us that. You do not get into a punching contest with him.
They taught you that.
Facts. Hardcore facts. When I seen some of the guys' faces after Dan Severn was done with them, that showed me right there I never want to get hit by him. There we go.
Oh, look at this. And now again, Rage and Moore are just taking it to the beast.
See, if James was doing his job, he'd be on top of this, but he's not. That's why he's an inept official.
That's right.
Crossfire needs to get on top of this.
I'm glad you see things from my perspective, Chris.
Oh, it happens both ways. It happens both ways. I've seen him screw up earlier tonight. I've already mentioned it. I call my shenanigans during that Jeremy Elliott Chris LaPlante tag match.
What a match that'll be December 6th. Jeremy Elliott putting his career on the line in his title match with Tomer Shalom, with Jay Moore's career on the line as well.
I don't think it's fair. He's going after the belt. He shouldn't get Jay Moore's career added to it. Nice shot, Cody Deaner. Soften him up a bit. Here we go.
Going to work on Severn there in the corner. The Beast may have more than a handful here in Cody Deaner, because he's also got Rage and Moore. And look at this, a scoop slam to the Beast.
I've not seen Cody Deaner do that move before. The body slam is making its way back into wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I like to see. It's not this Mickey Mouse BS you see other places. This is a straight up wrestling match.
Well, maybe Cody Deaner's trying to show his traditional wrestling side to Dan Severn, you know? Impress him with what he knows. A scoop slam.
As he should. Deaner's no slouch. He's been champions in everywhere he's been.
Deaner really taking his time on that second rope, gloating in front of the fans.
I think you're taking too much time, Cody.
Oh, he sure is. Nobody home for that elbow drop. Severn rolled out of the way, and now he's up on his feet.
Dan Severn's a beast.
That's what it says on his tights.
It's not just that's a nickname that does him justice. And what other word could describe Dan Severn?
So
Vicious?
You're right. I wasn't implying that he wasn't a beast.
Yes.
I'm just saying it's no secret that he is
yes.
a beast.
Exactly.
Look at these flurry of uppercuts, sending Deaner for a ride. Huge left-handed lariat. What a move.
Deaner's on Dream Street, it looks like.
Oh, now a big splash in the corner. Severn looking great here.
It looks like he's having fun. That's not good. When Dan Severn's having fun, that means you're getting hurt.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, what a takedown, and into an armbar.
No.
Into an armbar. This could be it.
Get to the ropes, buddy. Get to the ropes. Rage, grab his foot. Grab his foot.
He's too far away. He'll never make it.
Come on. Come on, Deaner. Get there. Yes.
Deaner's going to tap. Oh, wait a minute. Rage. Rage
Come on,
is dragging
He's
him.
got the rope. He's
Well,
got
yeah.
the rope.
Well, yeah, Rage dragged him a few feet.
Come on, ref.
Cody Deaner would have tapped out in that hold, and you know it.
He was on the ropes. Old school should have been doing his 5 count. Right there, shenanigans.
Well, Deaner survived for a little bit longer. But Severn's not going to shake your hand now. It's too late for handshakes.
Show some sportsmanship. Come on, Dan.
Do you really think Deaner's being genuine with this handshake?
He's on his knees. He's like, come on, man. Shake my hand.
Yeah, he's vulnerable, and he's going for desperation here. Severn knows better than shake his hands. Oh, he's doing it. He's doing it. Oh, there it is. Oh, wait a minute.
No. Severn's seen that coming.
Oh, sure he did. Big back suplex from the Beast.
Look at that impact.
Deaner's reeling from that one. And now there's an ankle lock.
Oh, no.
There's the ankle lock.
No.
There's the ankle lock. We've seen Deaner tap to this before.
No.
But now he's got Eddington James. What's he doing? Using them
Come
for
on,
leverage
come
to get up to his feet.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh, German
no.
suplex. Oh, but Deaner's still hanging on to the ref.
This is smart, Deaner. Come on, you don't want to. Oh, nice elbow.
Big elbow. Wow.
You don't want to take a German suplex. Oh, no.
Oh, and now Deaner's going to suplex him. Oh, whips him by the hair right into the referee.
Nice.
Oh, give
Finally,
me a
we might
break.
get some good officiating now.
He intentionally whipped Dan Severn into the referee.
He should have been standing there.
Stand there. He tried to move.
Oh, Deaner's got the chain. Yes.
Oh, no. Not like this. We've got a legendary wrestler here, and you're going to hit him with a piece of metal?
Damn right. One way to take down the beast is with the chain. You chain the beast. Oh,
Wait.
no.
Severn saw it.
Oh, no.
Sweeps the leg. Look at this. It's over now.
Oh,
It's over
no.
now.
Come on, look at the pressure he's put on the ankle. Jay Moore in the ring. Yes.
Oh, Jay Moore breaking up the holds.
Thank you, Jay. Thank you.
Referee's out. Doesn't see it. Oh, now Jay Moore's going to offer the handshake? You think he...
Oh, no. Jay, don't get out of there. Get out of there, Jay.
Oh, wait. There's rage now.
That's what he's paid for. He's got to be the bodyguard.
Now we got 3 guys in the ring against Dan Severn. Uh-oh, Deaner's up. Turn around, Dan. Turn around. Look out. Oh. Severn's down. Deaner just
was
leveled
smart.
the beast with that chain.
Wake up, old man. Get up. Come on.
Oh, now Eddington
Come on,
chains
Deaner.
up.
Come on.
Severn's
One.
down. Making the
2.
count. He didn't see the chain. Severn still gets the shoulder up.
How slow was that count?
Of course it was slow. The ref got knocked out. But Severn,
This ref is a joke. He is terrible. I couldn't see a slower count ever.
after being pummeled in the head with that chain, Severn still gets the shoulder up. Amazing.
Tap him out, Deaner.
Oh, now Deaner's got the ankle lock.
This is insult to injury if you can beat a man with his own move. Uh-oh.
Oh, wait a minute. Severn rolls through.
Oh, no.
He gets the ankle.
Oh,
Is Deaner
no.
going to get the rope? Deaner, fingertips away. Fingertips away.
Come on, get to the rope. Get to the rope.
He's got more.
Oh.
Oh, wait, no, he doesn't. He slipped.
He pulled him back. Dan Severn pulled him back. He's like almost in the middle of the ring.
Deaner's in the center of the ring.
Come on,
Nowhere to
Deaner.
go.
Don't
Eddington right there. It's over. Cody Deaner taps. Deaner taps. Severn wins. What a match.
What a match. Wow.
Dan Severn has done it, folks. In a 3-on-1. With Thor and Rage at ringside. Dan Severn made Cody Deaner tap. He is your winner. The Beast reigns supreme.
This was rigged. That referee is terrible. And now Cody Deaner's going down as a tap out loss. That is terrible. Deaner never taps out.
What a win that was. What a way to end. Fired Up 3, Crossfire Wrestling, Dan the Beast Severn, standing tall over the infamous 5.
I knew it was going to be a tough night for Cody Deaner, but Dan Severn is just a beast.
Chris, is this going to be the last night where we're going to see the infamous 5 with Jay Moore? Is he going to lose his career on December 6th with the Crossfire heavyweight title on the line?
He better not. Oh, looks like Dan Severn's got something to say. I better shut up here. I don't want to get knocked out.
It's a good idea.
You tapped out. You
Oh,
tapped
come
out.
on. Now they're just rubbing it in.
You tapped out. You tapped out.
No, he didn't. That was a slow count. Deaner had Dan Severn pinned. That was a slow count. That was a slow count. I gotta get my lawyer on the phone.
And St. Catherine, enjoy what just happened to you. Deaner and the fabulous one, and you also, Rob Rage, be gone with you. I just want to take a moment here to thank all you fans for coming out here and supporting Crossfire Professional Wrestling. If it wasn't for your loyalty, this promotion couldn't stand and be able to bring people in, such as myself. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much for coming out.
No, thank you, Dan Severn. It's been an honor to see a UFC Hall of Famer in action. And the Fired Up is as good as Jingle Bell Brawl, December 6th, back here at the Meriden Community Center. Well, the fans are definitely...